straight to the point.
Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflected debris.
Pinkus, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. I makes you the oldest man aboard. Remember when you once told me about that servant you had? What was his name again? Yeah, never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere.
Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged sword.
Yeah, yes, I had a couple of great dogs, very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay.
Always move forward.
Set a course, Captain. We are close to the Iron Bay. Now your servant, you left him in a prison.
Haven't we all done things that we aren't particularly proud of?
Do you at least remember in which cell he was?
Of course, of course. What kind of barbarian forgets where they left their most trusted acquaintance? He is right there.
That cell is rather empty.
Indeed. Naught but a minor setback. Yeah, I remember them keeping particularly tight records. As they are not of those who cast away traditions lightly, I presume they still have them there. Ah, yes, there they are, tightly perused by a diligent prognosticar. Wearing the form of one of their acolytes should allow me to read about Sebastian's whereabouts. So long as the prognosticar is not looking directly at me while I browse his files. Alas, it is a risk I must take. Now, Ithia, would you be so kind and choose our landing?
Let's go, Sir Reginald.
I'm finished waiting.
I wonder, Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prison. A real one, you see, not these petty cellars my family called Kerker. So, of course, I, Sebastian, set out and tried to get ourselves in prison.
Your naivety is truly exceptional.
My dear Marley, you sound just like Sebastian. Like tasting wine. I will draw their last breath.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. It's going to be bumpy. Well, I was going to clean my canal anyway. Good capture, Mark. Quelle surprise! Magnifique!
Is there no lighter travel available? Good. My tobacco is getting stale. Ah, let's take another view. I have to get a new coat anyway.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? Those constant nightmares. Finish your task, then see a confessor.
That won't be a challenge. I like the taste of it.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? I'd rather concentrate on my task.
I'm always here.
Any interruptions?
Nothing I can't afford. Let's change perspective.
Back to the sea.
As you command.
Can you hear the waves singing?
J'écoute! Sure as the storms. Hold on tight. Let's capture this moment in time. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Ah! Salt creeks!
I don't look up to anybody.
I'll remember.
better old than sorry. I'll fight for it.
Always a pleasure. I miss the waves under my feet.
I'm feeling blue. The depths call. Gotta clean this place sometime. Good call, Marley. Nothing changed here. Let's go under for a bit. A pirate still alive? Ah, glad to be back.
Any cannons loose?
Stick it to the zealots.
Aye.
The tides obey no one.
Remember the dead.
My qualities are needed. The burdens of nobility.
Mr. Mercury at the ready. Pure dead brilliant. Arr.
I stand against the tempest. Ah, I would have forgotten otherwise. D'accord, little spectacle.
The
Just
sea
for you.
flows through me.
How to put this? I need new scenery. Smoking right.
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly.
A new chapter in my memoirs.
I've had the most interesting...
Back to the sea.
Ready for a challenge. Let's not ask for permission.
For those who witnessed the...
We may come back here.
See your work.
What?
They always fall for it.
Huh?
My time is not to be
This
trifled.
shall not go
let the
unanswered.
hands work on
The
their-
darkness
How
will
dare
not
they let
shelter
me
you
wait?
forever.
Peruse some minds.
A fool's prank, it seems.
No!
Unleash.
Your work reflected in the blessed order above.
Please bother someone else.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it?
The burdens of nobility.
I don't look up to anybody.
No.
Kelsu.
They always fall for it.
This moment is ours.
Yeah? To taste the soul of
right
another.
of inquiry. The darkness will not shelter you
Good
forever.
snout.
Is it a trick?
Try again.
The crackles draw them.
Von Preisfeld, at your service.
This shall
Good.
not go on.
My tobacco
I am a
is
servant.
getting stale.
Achtung.
Big problem? Bigger solution.
Honest work.
Another ace in the hole. Hard to resist the noise.
My... I can't feel my hands.
I can say all. I like the taste of it. One less soul to taste. This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald. I have to get a new coat anyway.
A super on top. A pirate still I... Aye! I'm coming, Sir Reginald! Let's go, Sir Reginald! Nothing... No one returns from the dead. Gotta clean this place sometime!
Having is better than wanting.
Any cannons loose?
I've had enough.
Remember the dead.
Yeah? A ghostly pleasure.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. This will occupy them for a bit.
Back to the sea!
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly.
I am a servant of the Grand...
They always fall for it.
Please bother someone
A
else.
fool's prank, it seems. Very well.
Let's peruse
Commence the
some
right of inquiry.
minds.
Body measures. The mind reflects. We all have our place in the design.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready! Delightful! I'm feeling blue! Nobody will find me here! Back to the sea! Can you hear the waves singing?
Aye. To the deep with
The
them.
turtles would like that.
Big problem? Bigger solution.
Affirmative.
I stand against the tempest. Bourgeois! Et les canons!
Come on, Sir Reginald!
Ready for a challenge.
Ah! Salt Creek!
I missed the
Nothing
waves under
changed
my
here, I see.
A little spectacle, just for you.
Better old than sorry.
Hello, has some of them, eh, John?
gonna slow me down.
Oi! You're a rare sight.
So how did you get yourself imprisoned?
It was surprisingly easy, actually. I just needed to display my abilities once, and we were in there faster than I could have hoped for. They do grant you a really swift trial once you're accused of using magic. Lucky us.
Lucky you, rather, since you're the one who is not in prison anymore.
Yes, it doesn't take much to soak up all the nuances of a prison cell. Thus, I broke out and told Sebastian to wait for me until I would find a way to free him, which gloriously I'm doing now.
This moment is ours.
Inquisition steel.
Oui? Let's not ask for permission.
So much still to do.
Bien sûr.
Is unceasing.
Let's capture this moment in
Tides
time.
obey no one.
J'écoute, swiftly.
Back to the sea. Smashing is for winners. I'll step on a shell or two.
Interesting epiphany. Yes, yes, you can tell me later.
Gotta clean this place sometime.
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. We may come back here. Little explosives are just as good. I do resist the noise.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Commence
Another sunken soul. Nobody will find me here.
Well, now.
There must be a mistake. What happened? Hard to make sense of it. This must have happened for a reason. Was it the curse? Or merely fate? What right is appropriate here? Let us pray this does not happen again.
The tides obey no one.
I thought so.
Back to the seas. The depths have released.
Huh? Don't let the zealots catch you.
Nothing changed here, I see.
I've had the most...
Back on top. The depths call me. Ah, glad to be back. The depths have released me.
Another.
Let's go under for a bit. Gotta clean this place sometime.
The maiden firms the heart. The fire steals the soul.
Back on top. Ardent. There you go.
Goodness gracious, you're heavy.
Constant nightmares. Finish your task, then see a confessor.
The turtles would like that.
Strange.
She carries out her task, as do we all.
My power lies below. Ah, glad to be back.
Good snout.
Ready for a challenge. Who wants to go on a ride? It's going to be bumpy. Sure as a stops. Little bumps. A little spectacle just for you. Let's not ask for permission.
Commence the right of inquiry.
Brothers are
Arm in the face
commissarius.
of evil.
This definitely was my last ride.
The design.
Your memories are much appreciated. Smoking right.
Any interruptions to
Ah, yes, my records. They hold told the history.
Here I was again in the prison of my past, heroically returning to save my old servant and companion.
Are you composing your memoirs again?
Certainly. A good word is never to be left astray.
But a companion is?
Touché.
There is a certain power in a proper ledger.
This one is special.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it? I'd rather
You
concentrate.
can only get a sense of the future.
I could spend hours going through such meticulous records.
Please don't.
From what I can gather, Sebastian is not listed as an inmate anymore. But it seems they throw the worldly belongings of released prisoners on a pile just outside the prison. Maybe we can pick up his trace there.
Measure is unceasing.
Any cannons loose? I like long shots. Like moth to the firecracker.
What is that? It's no maiden's fire, but it still must burn. I shall not move from this place.
I don't look up to any. Bien sûr. Where do I put this? This will occupy them for a bit.
Regional!
Deaths have released me.
Nothing back on top!
Deaths have released me.
Nobody will find me here! Back on top! pure as the tides.
I'll hold on to this.
Can you hear the waves singing?
What?
Let's...
You possess a certain oomph,
That's
Mr.
gonna
Mercury.
slow me down.
Pure dead brilliant! To be one with the seas again. Ah, glad to be back. Better old than sorry. Food for the turtles.
Oui, quelle surprise! Non, pas ça, Jensia. I miss the waves under my feet. Swiftly. Out with you.
Corruption ever accumulates. Like things, even if the touch of the curse is...
The sea flows through me.
Though it is stated that corruption above a certain level is harmless, it must be watched. And so I watch over the horde of filth, unfit to feed the fire. Day and night I stand, watch, observing the remnants of corruption.
Well then.
My eyes do not waver from the heaps, for her fire burns within.
Ah! The salt creeps. A pirate's delight.
Listen, stay.
to the seas. Pure dead brilliant.
My eyes do not waver from the heaps, for her fire burns within.
The sea flows through me. It's good to be remembered. The white fox, the depths call.
For when my
Nobody will find me here.
I must be ready.
I'm feeling blue. The depths have released me. Nothing changed here, I see.
I shall swing the censer and draw lines with my torch to cleanse the deluge.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. Careful, I have a short fuse.
Corruption ever accumulates in blighted things.
I like long
even if the
shots.
touch of the curse is slight.
Back up. Good. The landing could be a bit rough.
Though it is stated that corruption above a certain level is
Tides
harmless,
obey no
it
one.
must be watched.
Yes.
No one returns from the depths.
I don't know for surgeons here. Ready for a challenge. I stand against the tempest.
Ah, well, that's odd. These are mostly bones. Why would they... let me have a look.
Count von Presswald, is that you?
Sebastian, there you are! Wonderful! It must have been, what, 3-4 weeks since we've parted ways?
30 years, my lord.
Oh, my! Time does fly, doesn't it? You must have many a tale worth putting in the annex of my memoirs. So, let's gather up your belongings and leave this wretched place. Calm now, Sebastian. No more dilly-dallying. It has been 30 years already.
My lord, have you not noticed that I am dead?
Dead? Oh, yes, you are rather pale-looking now that you mention it. When did that happen?
7 years ago,
Yet you're still here?
I promised I would stand firm and wait for your return.
Oh, that is very commendable, Sebastian.
Yes. Now, would my lord lower himself to gather my remains and carry me off this pile of junk?
Ah, the burdens of nobility. I will grant you this boon. Let's leave now.
Yes, my lord. Of course. Is there any particular reason my lord was held up for such an extended time?
Oh, so many, Sebastian. Soon after we parted, I met a man called Mordecai. Likely a
Black
poor
Eye
choice.
Mordecai? The pirate captain?
Exactly. And to nobody's surprise, he made me quartermaster of the Red Marley. Admittedly, I mostly use the ink and paper they provide to work on my memoirs.
So, my lord signed on a pirate ship and continued writing his memoirs for the last 30 years.
Yes, in fact, there's an enormous backlog of proofreading for you to get to.
Quelle surprise! Swiftly!
She has my hands. These are mine.
À bientôt!
Cocktail.
Marley, I'm back, and I brought Sebastian here with me. Good. My tobacco was getting stale. Welcome on the Marley, Sebastian, your new home. You may rest in front of my cabin.
Gracious as always, Quartermaster.
Ah, and this is the Marley herself speaking. She can be a bit frightening, but eventually you'll get used to each other.
That seems most unlikely.
Hello, Ship Marley.
You're already getting along beautifully. Now, let's face that mirror together and get this farce over with.
A mirror, my lord.
Ah, just some misguided magical device insisting that you and I are in a quarrel. Wie Sie wünschen. So, dear shattered mirror, I present to you Sebastian.
Good day.
Is this thing on?
I presume the mirror will only speak when it is satisfied.
What else could it want? I've righted my wrongs, if you insist on calling them that, and everybody is happy.
My lord, forgive my forwardness, but I believe I know what the holdup could be.
Huh? Oh, well, go on then, Sebastian. It's not like this magical mirror here is deferring to my attempts at conversation.
I have had a long time to reminisce during the many years you have left me behind. I'm not sure I can continue anymore.
Sebastian, all this time of being a pile of bones must have gotten to your head.
Doesn't my lord agree that carrying the remains of his old servant would only hold him back?
You do have heavy bones, Sebastian. What is it you want, then?
A burial by the maiden's judgment, my lord.
Oh, please, surely I've judged you plenty enough in the past.
The maiden's judgment concerns itself purely with one's conviction and devotion to the maiden's sacrifice. It has nothing to do with inconsiderate words my lord has uttered over the years.
And where would we need to go for this?
Gran Alcazar, my lord.
Ah, to break into their fortress once again, to evade their scrutiny and laugh in their faces.
No, my lord, I merely...
So there is one more adventure to be had. Pack my bag, Sebastian. We're going to your funeral.
Toya, ready.
I stand against the Tempests.
The tides obey no one. Preparation is key. Will it yield coin?
What you been up to?
Not much judgment required today.
Navigator, a moment of your valued time, please.
Sure, Quentin.
Have you thought about my offer?
Offer? What offer?
When you first brought me back, I showed interest in the sword stuck in your ribs. I would pay you well.
You serious? That sword is not for sale.
Ah, if there's one thing my father taught me, it's that if anything is not for sale, it's up for trade.
If there's nothing else to this conversation, I think I got somewhere to be. See ya.
No, wait. What about your hat, then? Surely it isn't as sacred as that sword?
No, of course not, but...
That's what I thought. You know, I've got a great piece of ornate rope here I'd like to... Wait a minute. Some of my curses are missing. Damn it. Oh, no! It's gone too!
Curses? You're saying that rope was cursed?
Aren't we all? Unfortunately, I don't have time to clarify.
What you been up to?
Not much judgment required today.
Maybe one of the skeletons got their hands on my stuff. Wouldn't know how, but it never hurts to check. Let's see if any one of them is acting strangely. Finders keepers, right?
Tide.
Ah, yes! That is a devious little rope. The ornaments are beautiful, but it does have a tendency to entangle its proprietor. Good to have it back, but still not what I was looking for the most. Now, my skeletal friend, where did you get this?
Rope.
Ah! I'll have to ask the Marley if I want to find out more. Nobody takes what's mine. Marley?
Quentin, what is it you want to buy from me this time?
No, nothing. At the moment, I'm content with what I have. Or would be. You see, some of my belongings are unfortunately absent from my chest.
Are these belongings perchance cursed and/or extremely dangerous?
You know, I'd argue that mostly depends on who handles them and in what circumstances.
So, yes.
Yes, on both accounts. One of the skeletons was already entangled in a particularly nasty rope of mine. Do you think they could have pried my chest open?
No. I would be aware if they put their collective mind to such an effort.
Yeah. Ordinarily, piles of bones can't open my chest anyway.
I'll keep my tendrils out for these items. Come back to me another time.
I will. Thanks, Marley. Well, not much to do for now. Let's hope that Marley finds something before more damage is done.